Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right, so I saw the Orville, and so did you.
Yes.
I got to say that at first, when it first started, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, don't tell me this is going to be the first bad episode, but it was actually quite good. It makes you wonder what society will become if they do stupid stuff like that.
And that's one of the things when I thanks for reminding me, because when I tweeted the show, I says, what's frightening is last week I was thinking, oh God, what if we had a society similar to that? And then I see this week's episode, oh God, I got to stop thinking.
Right?
Yes.
God. I'm glad that they have different episodes.
Yeah.
And I had a feeling they were going to rig the thing, but that was really good that they did that. And being that she decided she didn't want to start voting, she's going to probably create a trend.
Yep.
Where they're just going to get annoyed with doing that altogether. And and I noticed how they said that they do have a prime director, but they don't. You know, it's like they don't call it the prime director, but they don't want to get involved. So that's interesting.
The whole thing, we can't take the guy out, but yet we can bring. They didn't say bringing anybody aboard, and as I recall, they did something like that on, I think it was the first season of Next Generation when Wesley got in trouble. Of course, they got in trouble with that their great entity, but still.
So I'm glad we got a second season.
Yes.
Now also Star Trek Discovery. Now here's the funny thing about Star Trek Discovery.
But they got it automatically, so it's
when we first heard it, they announced the second season before it even started.
I even said that on one of their Facebook feeds.
And now they're trying to play face and make it like it's a hit. They're trying to retcon it that they're approving it now, that they were just talking. No. They greenlit that.
They said right from the get-go, before the first episode.
So
before the first episode, they were going to have a second season.
Yeah, and we covered that too. So we even read from their damn thing, you know. Yeah. So I don't like retcons when they do that.
And I love when it was real funny how that one guy came up to the gal going, "That's not traditional. You're stepping on my heritage by wearing that hat," and voted down. And then just as her,
you know, it's like society. People get offended over every little thing.
Yeah, now. And I think that was what this episode was.
I think they were making fun of that too.
Yeah,
you know, so. Again, society's getting to be a weird thing right now, and I think that they need to put a stop to half this stuff. You know, because
American Idol, and he goes, "What's American Idol? I can sing."
I think the problem with society too is that they're making fun of is that everybody can get offended over every little thing, and they make a bad damn production out of everything. They get offended if they don't like a Halloween costume in the store. They get offended if you got to worry about everything. It's annoying. Yeah. I think that's going to go away, actually, in reality. I think that's going to go away in a couple of years because people are going to realize how stupid this stuff is. But anyway, Orville was great.
Oh, top notch.
I didn't watch Arrow yet.
Okay.
But I'm going to watch Arrow tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So
I'm not. I got to close once again, but
I'm actually going to work on some projects tomorrow while I'm home. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be a nice weekend. And that's pretty much it of that. Now, we got some news that Wonder Woman was retconned. There was something that was said in Batman vs. Superman that she said 100 years ago, I abandoned mankind.
Yeah.
And they spoke to her today about it. Gal Gadot, and she said that basically they had her say that, but they had no clue what her backstory was. So like they're just making up crap. And then when they actually did the Wonder Woman thing, they did the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So it's like an error in Batman vs. Superman.
Conflict of interest.
That never happened. She's just talking out of her or whatever. Or maybe they could always dub it like she didn't do it, but so and so abandoned mankind or whatever. But anyway, it was basically either a mistake or retcon now. So that's not what Wonder Woman shaped up to be. And I have a feeling because they keep making mistakes. It's going to be more and more stuff that's going to come out that they keep changing.
But
I saw the trailer to Runaways. Now I'm going to do a 180 here, and I'm going to say that I know how we were making fun of stuff that they bomb and they suck and stupid things. But after seeing this particular trailer for Runaways, I am actually of the opposite opinion that I was, and I think it's actually going to be good.
If I had Hulu, what am I saying? They're probably going to post it to one of our favorites.
We have Hulu now, so I'm going to look at
that. That starts the 21st or 22nd.
Who has the Tick?
The Tick's got
Amazon. Is it Amazon or is it Hulu?
Amazon Prime. But like I said, go to that little site I sent you for Discovery, and you can watch episodes there.
I gotta watch Discovery. Yeah. It's
also on Streamlord. I've got to check.
All right,
but their little search function is down. So
all right, I wanted to say too that I guess Dan Aykroyd is affected by Stranger Things Ghostbuster reference. So there was two things that came up because of that. One, he said that he could see kids being Ghostbusters, which I think is stupid, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's trying to get the craze on Stranger Things and get hype from that and springboard into a Ghostbusters thing. But one, he is not even an authority. I mean, he's a Ghostbuster, but I don't think they listen to him when it comes to the movies now. And I'm not saying it against him. I'm just saying that's reality. And then he's saying he wants a Netflix Ghostbusters show, probably with adults, which
now that would be interesting.
That might be, but I don't like it going backwards because it's a movie. I don't want it to be like where it failed and it went to TV. You know, it's like
you'd rather have it go from TV to big screen.
I'd rather stay in the big screen. I mean, Star Trek started on TV, so when it goes to the movies and it goes back and forth, it's okay.
That's different.
But you know,
I agree. It should stay on the big screen.
But the way people would look at it is, it's never been on TV before. They would look at it as a demotion.
Yeah. Now, if it's a cartoon, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's different because it always was a cartoon too.
Yeah, always a cartoon. But I agree, it should stay on the big screen. And
now,
but the next thing they need to do is do the whole handoff. They need to do it set up as a handoff or do it as a multi-universe type of setup.
Yeah. We heard today, too, there's going to be reboots of Young Guns and Ace Ventura. And they said something to the effect that they want Jim Carrey in it to hand over the torch to a younger generation. I am totally against it. Because, one, I think it's a disrespect to him. He's not old. So for him that he can't do anymore, that's bullcrap. They should just make him do it. Now, they did do a sequel to it where he had a kid.
Oh, God.
But it was horrible.
That thing was stupid. I tried watching it several times, and I just can't get past it.
But I think that they should just do a flat-out sequel.
Yeah.
And explain away where he's been for, like, decades or something. Maybe he's been something stupid. Maybe they can make a joke. He's in suspended animation waiting for, like, some species to, like, or whatever. I don't know.
Park speaking to people and to training animals or something like that. Now,
there's a movie called Baby Driver, where they had an Austin Powers mask, and the sales of the Austin Powers mask skyrocketed for Halloween. Any little thing to get another Austin Powers thing, I am all for, because I was watching that yesterday, The Spy Who Shagged Me. And I love Austin Powers and Dr. Evil and all that. So I would hope that they do another one right away. And of course, Dr. Evil has to be evil. He can't be good. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So hopefully he fools them and he's evil still, Dr. Evil. There was other things that came out. We're probably going to be doing other shows on it. Again, Young Guns. I remember Young Guns 1 and 2. And I remember seeing 1.
I know I saw number 1, but I can't remember if I saw number 2.
I remember seeing 1, and I'm like, how the hell they survive? And then they shouldn't have survived, but they made them survive because of the sequel, and then they died again or something. But you know what? I don't know about it. I liked it. It was too good. I don't know if I want to reboot. I don't know.
But what I would love to see a reboot of is if they're going to do it, do on either a sequel to Last Starfighter or do a reboot of.
Well, the thing is, Last Starfighter cannot be made. That's why Seth Rogen did a spoof off of it. If you see that TV show we were talking about, Future Man, he's been trying to buy the rights. The guy won't give up the rights. Even Steven Spielberg can't get the rights to Last Starfighter. So that's not happening anytime soon.
Looker with Susan Day, James Coburn, and Albert Finney. That was a good. And with today's society, how we're all vain and all that, that would be a good reboot right there.
Yeah. We got word that The Crown, which Matt Smith stars in, they're doing a second season, but there's going to be a third and fourth season. So I don't know if Matt Smith's character, I don't know if he's going to be in it for 2 more years, but then he's got 4 seasons out of it. Wow. Yeah. More than Doctor Who, if that's the case. So good luck to him.
Maybe that's why he's having difficulties finding acting jobs, because he's doing that.
Well, I'm thinking, you know what? Could you really say he's having difficulty finding acting jobs if he's got a full-time series?
That's true. That's true.
Not really. So, I mean, he's not a failure. I mean, he's a success in a way, just not the success that everybody's looking for, I guess. Yeah. So they're judging him by David Tennant.
I always found this kind of funny. When you have a TV series and one person goes onto the big screen and one always seems to be set, but stays with the...
I mean, Karen Gillan's in movies now.
Yeah.
Arthur Dahl was in TV shows. That's fine. Broadchurch, then Legends of Tomorrow. Jenna Louise Coleman was in Captain America, but like a brief thing. But she was a Doctor Who. She's with, Victoria. And, David Tennant, though, he's been in movies. That didn't work. Then he went to TV shows. Then that's work. And now he's going back into movies again. So now his movie career is expanded again. Yeah. Before it was too early with the Friday night.
And look at Capaldi, too. So
Capaldi's been movies and now into TV, and now he's doing whatever he wants to do. So Capaldi's in good standing, but I think Matt Smith, I think he needs a little more time with the TV shows, and then he can go off to big movies. We got news about Konami planning a Contra movie series, which I played the video game, one of my favorite video games of all time.
So I'm for it. Play on the cheat code.
I'm for it if they fight aliens, if they do it right. If they don't do it right, then, I mean, there hasn't really been, other than Resident Evil, was a success.
They're going to have Arnold and
I don't think so.
And Rocky in it.
Yeah, you imagine they had the 2 guys from Contra? That'd be pretty funny, right? There's some other news, too. There's a lot of stuff that can't... Preacher's getting a 3rd season. I never even seen any of the seasons. We saw the Godzilla trailer. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a lot of stuff to cover, too, but I think we're going to cover it on another show.
Okay.
We'll probably do something else. All right. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.